Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
The Stock Movers Report, your roundup of companies making moves in the stock market, harnessing the power of Bloomberg data.
Let's take a look at some of the stocks on the move today. I'm Alex Steele alongside Paul Sweeney, and we're joined now by Bloomberg's Denitsa Sakova. You're looking at Alibaba ADRs. What happened here?
Yeah, so Alibaba is having a tough day, and Apple is having a tough day. This is connected with the deal that has been going for some time for Alibaba's AI to be used on Apple devices in China. But now we're hearing a lot of scrutiny from White House, congressional officials, and they're raising more and more concerns about that deal. This is coming off on the back of really tough earnings results from Alibaba, and also after a few months of very elevated enthusiasm after what happened with DeepSeek. And we know a lot of analysts were saying that Alibaba will be on one of the front runners of that AI boom, especially when it comes to Chinese e-commerce readers. So yes, they were considered to be the leaders. There was so much enthusiasm, and now we're seeing a double whammy with earnings results and a delay and potentially not happening deal with Apple. And both stocks are struggling. People are saying the partnership loss may be worse for Apple, but we're yet to see.
Novavax, another biotech company, which again, it's a binary situation. The drug hits, you make a ton of money. It doesn't, it goes to zero. What happens at Novavax?
Yeah, incredible volatility this year. We've talked about it as some of the big losers, some of the big winners. Today, obviously, it's a big winning day. It jumped as much as 30%. Now, some of those gains have faded, but still 13%. It's just incredible gain. It comes off US regulators approving the vaccine for two main groups that there was a lot of scrutiny there. So the shot is approved for adults over 65 and adults between 12 and 64 who have at least one underlying condition. So a lot of scrutiny was coming from Robert F. Kennedy. There was obviously a famous CBS interview after which Novavax suffered a lot. And it wasn't only Novavax, it was a lot of those vaccine makers that have a pretty tough start of the year. Now, that said, with that approval, a lot of the other vaccine makers are also seeing a lift. So there is some optimism after a pretty rough start of the year. Novavax is down just 6% this year, but it was down 16% just on Friday. So one day move makes a big difference.
The Stock Movers Report from Bloomberg Radio. Check back with us throughout the day for the latest roundup of companies making news on Wall Street. And for the latest market-moving headlines, listen to Bloomberg Radio live. Catch us on YouTube, Bloomberg.com, and on Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with the Bloomberg Business app.